This is your last one and a courtesy call.
Hey guys, I know you see your screen right now. I know you see your screen right now. We have gotten our Ultrabeast GXs revealed. Worlds is going on right now. We're getting information revealed left and right. We just got Kamou GX's new GX attack revealed, which is broken. For those of you that are interested in that, you guys can look that up. But for now, we're going to talk about these 3 crazy new Ultrabeast. I'm really excited about them. I'm really excited about them. Like, oh man, I can't compare. I can't hide it. But anyways, let's go over all these beauties right here. They are called red GXs, and their GXs are colored red instead of blue. I don't know what that means, but they're called Ultra Beast cards. As you can see up here, it says Ultra Beast right here, which means that we're probably gonna get trainers and supporters that like do things with Ultra Beast. So that's gonna be really interesting to see in the future. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do for us, but I am extremely excited for these new GX cards. But for now, let's go over what we got here. We got BUZZSWOLE-GX, which is one of my personal favorites because we finally have a decent basic, which is huge, fighting type Pokemon. It's huge because we can now max elixir onto a Pokemon that usually has very, very heavy retreat cost. As you can see, 133. So not only can we use Carbink, not only can we use Strong Energies, Choice Bands, Fighting Fury Belt, keep that in mind, and Carbink Break, we can also use max elixir on these beauties. So I'm actually really excited about BUZZSWOLE-GX. Jet Punch, 30 damage, attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So with a Strong Energy 50, with Choice Band 80, you can do 80 damage for literally 1 Strong Energy, and damage the bench, which is really nice. Damage the bench is just always good in general. So huge fan of this. Also, I should probably check. It's weak to Psychic. It has a no resistance and a 2 retreat cost. Retreat cost is not a big deal with cards like Guzma around. I'm really excited for this card. Knuckle Impact, 160 damage. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. It's just like Lapras. It does the same damage, has the same attack cost, but we have access to Strong Energy. 190 with Choice Band. 1 single Strong Energy is 210 damage. 2 is 230 damage. You're already knocking out Gardevoir with a Choice Band plus 2 Strong Energies. That's hype as anything. And you can't attack during next turn. That's just where you just Guzma between the 2 Pokemon, switch around, Acerola, whatever you got to do. It's easy enough to pull this off nonstop. Absorption GX is an amazing early game GX attack too. 40 damage attack does 40 damage for each of your remaining prize cards. So obviously 6, 12, 18, you can hit for 2400 if you use the GX attack nice and early game. This is one of those decks that I just can't wait to play because this is the kind of deck I'm gonna play Hala in because I'm going to be using this GX attack early. Get those huge KOs while I can. 240 without any boost. That's without Strong Energies, without Choice Band. If you take 2 prizes, 40, 80, 120, you're hitting for 160. So obviously, once you take your first 2 prizes, its GX attack no longer matters. But if you are going to focus on using this GX attack early game, then Hala becomes a really live card for you. So I'm actually really excited about this card. It gives me an excuse to play things like Hala, and it's just a really good attacker. And Max Elixir, oh, I'm so excited. All right, so that's BUZZSWOLE. Up next is Guzzlord. We were all saying lots of HP. I'm glad that I called it with 210. 210 HP Pokemon. Look at that artwork. That thing is dope. That thing is, it looks so cool. But as you can see, to go with any of those high HP basics, it's still got that massive attack cost. But its attack's really interesting. First of all, we have Eat Sloppily. Discard 2 cards, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If any of those cards are energies, attach them to this Pokemon. That includes special energies. So if you discard any DCEs, you can attach those as well. Although you're probably going to want to have 5 Darks at some point. Tyrannical Hold does 180 damage. Obviously with Choice Band, you're doing 210. And this Pokemon is cool because you can benefit from Dark Patch and Expanded. So it's probably going to be used a lot more in Expanded than in Standard. But the Fighting Fury Belt, this thing has 250 XP, which is pretty decent for a basic. Not pretty decent, pretty good for a basic. It does have a 4 retreat cost, weak to fighting, but it does have a resistance to Psychic, which is pretty handy. 210 HP is just so much. But its GX attack is crazy. Glutton GX, it only does 100 damage for 5 Dark Energies, but if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 2 more prize cards. You can essentially take 4 prize cards in one attack without playing things like Whimsicott or any ridiculous stuff like that. Obviously, there's ways to get even more prizes, but that's kind of crazy. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited about this card. I guess if I ever do play Expanded again, which I probably will at some point, I'll be trying this card out, but that's really cool. I'm pretty happy about that. And last and not least, this thing is ridiculous. Also, they have a video. I can't technically show that video on screen. So go to Pokebeach. Shout outs to Pokebeach for this amazing website, by the way. Nihilego though, this card is absolutely insane. Oh my god. Alright, check it out. Nihilistic Light. When you place Pokemon from your hand to your bench, both active Pokemon are now poisoned and confused. Oh, that kind of makes Muck better. I'm not gonna use it in a Alolan Muck, but it's interesting, right? So that's pretty interesting. I guess if you were like to have a Koko in the active, you could use this, retreat into the Muck, and then that's pretty interesting. So we have Nihilego GX that poison confuses your opponent, which means they're going to be taking at least 10 damage. You could probably combine this with Seviper, so that if you have a bunch of Sevipers down your bench, you can do a lot of extra damage. Since its first attack is pretty decent. Lock up, 120 damage, your opponent's active Pokemon can't retreat during their next turn. This is weak to Psychic, so you have to be careful about Garbodor, but you do Oko Garbs as well. Something to keep in mind. 3 Psychic Energies, as once again, Max Elixir's a thing. So pretty happy about this. 120 damage and they can't retreat. So obviously they have Guzma and Switch, so it's obviously not going to be that good. But with Poison, it's 130. If you have like 3 Sevipers down, that's what, 160. 4 is 170. If you have Choice Band, you hit for 150, which means you only need 2 to knock out Lele's. So you could actually knock out Lele's with this attack, which is, you know, just a target damage, I suppose. If for whatever reason they can't switch, you're going to add up damage because you have things like Seviper. So that's pretty cool. Plus, they're confused, so they could also hurt themselves if they try to attack you. And then you have Parasite GX, which is like, what are you doing, Pokemon? What are you doing? This is dope. Add the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck to their prize cards. You can play an 8-game prize against your opponent. And this is why I like this card. Like, at first I was like, it's Psychic type, it's weak to Garbodor, but you can change the prizes to an 8-game prize match? What? 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 8 prizes for Nihilego? What? This card is absolutely insane. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this next set, guys. I am so dope. I can't wait to see what these full arts and hyper rares look like too, since they're like look at that. They look so unique. With having that Ultra Beast background, it's so dope. I cannot wait for these cards. It's so cool. Anyways, drop a like if you haven't already, guys. It is time. Ultra Beasts are coming. I can't wait to see Soul Valley. Oh, there's so many new cards that are gonna come out. All right, anyways, I gotta end this video now before it gets too long. Drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe for all the good jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.